shaking. You might be able to hear birds. You hear the birds in the background? As it's spring.
Yeah.
As it's spring, we can hear some birds. We're just going to start shaking, like the wind is shaking our branches. And then we're going to start going very, very small. Small, like a seed might have been in the earth. Small, small, small. Tuck your heads in. I'm not going to tuck my head because then you won't be able to see me and maybe not hear me. Tuck your heads in like a seed in the ground. And then you can grow and grow and grow. And your branches come out tall. Sunflowers in the springtime, like snowdrops, drop their heads. Can you drop your head really heavy? Drop really nice and heavy. Oh. We can be snowdrops in the spring. Can you reach your arms up high to the sky? Look right up like a dandelion. Do you know something else dandelions do? They will follow the sun. Shall we see if we can do that? So we turn all the way around and twist to follow the sun. So in the morning, the sun will rise in the east and it will follow the sun all the way around to the south and set in the west, where it will go back to bed again. Something else dandelions do is they will go to bed at night time and wake up in the day. They'll go to bed at night time and wake up in the day. Some of them, when it gets really windy, they will blow and blow. But stand strong at the top. At the bottom, feel those roots grounded into the floor as you blow. Oh, Hazel. And Lola's side up, she won't have to tell her. I'm sure she'll be fine. So let's all shake all those things out now. And we're going to go now to, where are we going to go first? Do you remember where we're going to go first, Rachel?
We're going to go to the badger set.
We're going to go to the badger set. Let's take you on a little story. I'll turn the camera around so you can see where we're going. Where's turn around camera? There we are. You might like to march around with us. So Lola's going to come with us. She might get scared on her own. Let's go. Bye. So we're going to stomp away. Leave that there, honey. Leave that there. That's it. Stomp, 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 stomp. We're going on a badger hunt. We're going to go a quiet one. Uh-oh. Mud! Mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no! We've got to go through it. Squelch, 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 squelch. Can you squelch, squelch?
Again.
Squelching, squelching. Squelch, squelch. Squelch. We're going on a badger hunt. On a quiet one. Uh-oh. A river. A deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no!
We can't go through it.
We've got to go through it. Should we go through the deep, cold river? Splash, 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 splash. Splash, splash through the deep, cold river. Well done, you lot. Oh, don't fall in. It's a deep, cold river. We're going on a badger hunt. We're going to find a quiet one. Uh-oh. A forest. A tall, dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We've got to go through it. Should we stumble trip through this forest to the badger set? Stumble trip. Stumble trip. We normally go on a bear hunt, don't we, Ellen? This one is a badger trip. Stumble trip. Oh, what's happened here on this oak tree? Can't go through it, so we're going to have to go over or under it. What are you going to do, Carol? You're going to go under or over? We have to go over it. Coed's going to go over up there. Is it too high? That's the map. We're at Coed's Moor, aren't we, Ellen? Coed's Moor.
I can't get over it.
You can't get over it because you've got too many sticks. Up and over. Where's our badger set? Oh, there we go. We're going on a badger hunt. We're going to find a quiet one. Oh. What else might we find on our badger hunt? It's not snowing. Oh, grass! Uh-oh, grass.
No.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Swishy, 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 swishy. Swishy, swishy through the grass, Ellen. And we're nearly there. We're nearly here, aren't we? Nearly here. Shall we see if you can find the first? Wait, no. There we go. We're all back together again. We had to go through it, didn't we? Through the grass. And here, is this the first hole of our badger set? Shall we see?
No, we're going on a bear hunt.
We're still going on a bear hunt, Ellen. Oh, what's this? What might live in there? What might live in there, Roshan?
Let me see.
Let you see.
Ooh, not a badger.
Not a badger? It's a steep hill, isn't it, Ellen? Up, up, up. This one's a bit steep for Ellen. Let's go find the next one. Let's go find the next one. The really big one. Come, come, come. Run, run, run. This path is a little longer than we remembered. Aha! I found one. Come see. Now here we can see one hole for the badger's set. And as you can see, they've kept it nice and tidy, digging out the leaves. So it's now February. This is the time of year when the badgers will probably be having their babies. So badgers, Oshan, do you want to tell everyone about badgers and their babies? Do you remember about their babies, when their babies are growing in their tummies? What's the magic thing they can do with their babies in their tummies?
I don't want to tell them.
You've forgotten? They can stop their babies growing, can't they? Until December. They can stop their babies growing until December so that their babies will be born in January or February. So they can have babies in their tummies at any time in the year, in the springtime, in the summertime, in the autumn time. They will mate at any time of year, and they will make their babies stop growing in their tummies until winter. They're going to look at that hole, and you can't see it, so I'll go to the next one. Let's see if we can find any more evidence of little badgers scratching about. Here's some.
A fox lives inside here.
It is a smaller hole. It could be a fox, couldn't it? And look, they've built a little tunnel under here. A tunnel that goes right through the tree. Right here. Wow. You see that tunnel through the tree? You can see the light coming through the other side. Like a little badger playground. Shall we go back to our story now? Our story. What do we have for our story, Oshan?
Goats and trolls.
Goats and trolls. Let's go see. Who can guess? Oh, Coed wants to show you one last hole before we go. Oh, and this is an exciting one because you can often see some scratch marks. Here we go. Some of their little scratch marks where they've been coming up and down the bank. Good find, Coed. There we go. Hey, I can see inside too.
I wish I brought my torch to see inside.
A torch to see inside would have been a good plan, wouldn't it? They keep it nice and tidy. Right, I think it's time for another story. Should we go back to a story? The whole walk goes a long way. We'll finish it afterwards. Let's go for the story. We need your trolls, Coed Wilson. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. I'll turn you around so you can see me. Hello again. I'm going to pass you to Nancy. She's going to show you on your screens some of the things you can spot in early spring. And we'll send this to you afterwards. And we'll be back when we're back at our story place. See you in a minute, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So I'm going to show you Emily's Signs of Spring nature hunt. And I'm going to show you the English one, but we will send out the Welsh one as well after the session. So these are some things, if you're out and about exploring, that you might start, well, you should be able to see at least some of them now, wherever you are in the country. So we've got some hazel catkins growing on the hazel tree. Some primroses are starting. In fact, I saw one in a hedgerow near Christmas this year. And daffodil shoots are starting to appear, and little yellow celandines, which I sometimes jumble up with buttercups, but can't quite see in this picture. They've got sort of long, thin petals, whereas buttercups have got quite round petals. And the berries will be on the ivy, and snowdrops are starting to appear. And the birds will be pairing up and making nests, and probably making a lot of noise, calling to each other. And also, if you're lucky, you might have some wild garlic starting to appear near you, which is really yummy, especially when it's fresh, when it's first starting. Lovely garlic flavour for, you can put it in salads, or you can mush it up and make it into a pesto. Very delicious. So after the session, we'll email you out a copy of Emily's Signs of Spring nature hunt in English and in Welsh.
So we've got a little goat and a medium goat and a big goat's fallen over. He's having a snooze ready for his ready. So let's put you, I'm going to put the tripod up if I can, over here. There we go, that's the book, isn't it? We actually bought the book so we can remember the words. And you're going to help me get the goats across the bridge, aren't you?
I will be the big.
The 3 dinosaur goats gruff. The big one goes last, doesn't she, Josh? And you'll have to do a lot of waiting. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaur goats gruff. They were all called Gruff. One day, the 3 billy goats gruff set off to look for some fresh grass to eat in a meadow on the other side of the river. They saw the best, greenest grass ever. Maybe it's that greenest grass that we walked through, Swishy Swashy. But to get to the grass, they had to cross over the bridge.
I will be the troll.
No one dared cross the bridge because a terrible troll over here lived under the bridge. But the three billy goats gruff had an idea. The little billy goat gruff would go first. Hey, would you like to send little dinosaur gruff across the bridge? Let me up. Keeps getting stuck, don't you, in the mud? Little goat gruff nervously, he stepped onto the bridge. Trit trot he went. Trit trot he went. Who's that trit trotting over my bridge? Shouted the terrible troll. I'm a little billy goat gruff, said the goat. I'm a troll, folderol. I'll eat you for my supper, bellowed the terrible troll. Please don't eat me. I'm too skinny to eat, said the little billy goat gruff. My brother will be here soon. He's much bigger than me and much tastier. So what did he do, Coed? He went back, didn't he? He went back. He didn't quite cross the bridge because the troll was there. The terrible troll was greedy, so he decided to wait for the bigger troll, for the bigger, tastier goat, sorry. He allowed the little billy goat gruff. Oh, I was wrong. He allowed the little billy goat gruff to cross the bridge, and off he went into the meadow where there was the best greenest grass ever. Next, it was the turn of the middle billy goat gruff. He went trit trot, carefully over the bridge. Who's that trit trotting over my bridge? Shouted the terrible troll. I'm the middle billy goat gruff, said the troll. Said the goat. I'm a troll, folderol, and I'll eat you for my supper, bellowed the terrible troll. Please don't eat me.
He's too big.
Yes, I'm too skinny to eat, said the middle billy goat gruff. My brother will be here soon. He's bigger and much tastier than me. Again, the greedy, terrible troll decided to wait for the bigger, tastier goat. So he allowed the middle bigger goat to cross the bridge into the meadow, where the best and greenest grass grew. Then it was the turn of the big billy goat gruff. He was tall and strong with big sharp horns. He went trit trot, then stamp, stomp, stamp, stomp, noisily over the bridge. Who's that trit trotting over my bridge? Shouted the terrible troll. I'm the big billy goat gruff, he shouted, even louder than the terrible troll. I'm a troll, folderol, and I'll eat you for my supper, bellowed the terrible troll. He's too big, isn't he? No, you will not, boomed the big billy goat gruff. He stamped his hooves on the bridge. Stamp, stomp. Then he bent his head low and charged.
Yep.
The big billy goat gruff battered the terrible troll with his big horns and knocked him straight off the bridge into the river. Splash. Uh-oh. There goes terrible troll. The terrible troll landed with a huge splash into the river below. With the terrible troll gone, the big billy goat gruff joined his brothers in the meadow where the best and greenest grass grew, and no one saw the terrible troll ever again. Now everybody could cross the bridge safely, and they all lived ever after.
Is that your choice?
It's time for us to go, everyone. Should we say goodbye? Bye.